what is position management, what is job management. Hold a second. Anyone have any questions so far? How to change the staffing model for one supervisor organization? How to change the staffing model for multiple supervisor
Sir,
organizations and limitations? Yes, sir.
sir, can you please tell me what do you mean by here staffing model here?
Definitely. That's what we
Means
are going to do.
from
Okay. Right. Good one. I'm gonna explain the same thing. Okay. Let's see what is staffing models. Every supervisor organization in Workday must be associated with one staffing model. I'm repeating. Every supervisor organization in Workday must be associated with one staffing model. Okay. Staffing model means it will allow you to create positions and jobs. It will allow you to create positions and jobs. For example, I want to hire an employee called Mr. John. I want to hire an employee called Mr. John. John is an employee. Where I have to hire? In the position, in the job. Okay? This creation of positions and jobs we can achieve with the help of staffing model. Right? And in this chapter, we will discuss in detail about the key differences between the two types of staffing models available within Workday. Okay. First question from my side. What is meant by position, friends? How do you define a position? Position.
Position is hire to employee.
Position is required for to hire to an employee, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's correct. So can I say it's a place or a chair where we can hire an employee into the position? Correct? Companies first they will open the position and then they'll search for an employee. Correct? It's not something like first they will identify the employee and then they will create a position. Right? Yes. A position, it can be a business title, it can be a place where we can hire an employee. Okay. Now let's say technically we have two types of staffing models. Position management. I'm sorry. One of our friend asked, sir, you asked like what is position? You got now you were clear what is staffing model or any follow up questions?
A question. What is the difference between position and job?
That we're gonna learn now. See, first we'll explore what is position management, and then
And
we'll talk about job management.
okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna learn the same. So maybe in one word, if you ask me what is a position and job, position management is for more control. Position management we will use for more control. What does that mean? When I say more control, you can view the position, you can close the position, you can freeze the position, you can move the position. That's why we will say position management is for more control. Job management is for more flexibility. I can hire employee at any given time. So let's first understand, then we'll go in detail. So first, we're going to focus on position management. Feel free to stop me. Anyhow, we're going to discuss some examples. Let's try to understand what is position first. The position consolidates key job information such as job family, job profile, worker type, and locations. Also, whether the employee is full-time or part-time. Additionally, we can also define qualifications, experience, educations on the position level. And each of these staffing models provides a different level of control over staffing and support different staffing goals. Let's see. So remember, we have two types of staffing models are available: position management and job management. Each staffing model has the unique characteristics, but ultimate goal of the staffing models is to hire an employee into the position or job. In position, you need to hire an employee. In job, also you need to hire an employee. But the characteristics of position job is different. First, we'll try to understand position management. Workday recommends position management for more control. What is meant by control? Let's see these features. In position management, you are able to create a single position. If you want to get one position up to 100 positions, you are able to create in position management. If you want to hire an employee, promote an employee into a new position, or transfer an employee into a new position, make sure there must be approved and available position as of employee start date. I'm repeating. If you want to hire an employee, you need a position first. If you want to promote or demote or transfer an employee into a new position, you must need a position first. Then only you are able to hire or move the employee as a worker start date or employee start date. Position can open after a job change. So friends, whenever you hear this term change job change, remember it's a consolidation of promotions, transfers, demotions, and data changes. Consolidation of promotions, transfers, demotions, and data changes. Positions you can keep open after a job change. Positions can be moved from one supervisory organization to other supervisory organization as part of the job change. You can move the positions from one organization to another organization. That is also possible. Now let's discuss in detail with some examples. Assume I have two supervisory organizations here. Supervisory organization A, supervisory organization B. Okay, I have supervisory organization A, supervisory organization B. I want to hire an employee called Mr. John. Okay, my employee is ready. The first thing what I have to do, I need to create a position. Let's say I'm creating a position called manager. So open unfilled position. Single position can be created that needs to be filled. Okay, I created a single position called manager. Second point is to hire an employee or promote or demote an employee, you must have a position as of employee start date. I have an open position already available. In this position, I'm hiring an employee called Mr. John. Okay. What third statement says? Position can open after job change. It can be promotion, transfer, demotion. Under supervised organization B, let's say we have another open position called senior manager position. In supervisor organization B, we have another position called senior manager position. Now, I'm going to move this employee, John, in the name of promotion, as part of promotion, from position manager to an organization A to organization B into the senior manager position. In this scenario, if you observe, I moved only the employee into a new position called senior manager in the name of promotion. This is also possible in position management. You can keep the employee position open in the previous organization and move only the employee to the new supervisor organization into the new position also possible. Position can be moved from one supervisor organization to another supervisor organization as part of the job change. You can move the position from one org to another org. In this scenario, if you see Mr. John along with his position from organization B, assume they request a transfer. So you can move the employee John along with the position from supervisor organization B to supervisor organization A. This is also possible in position management. If you recall, in first scenario, we moved only the employee, not the position. In second scenario, we moved employee along with the position, also possible. The last statement says, a position can be closed if no longer needed. Assume Mr. John has resigned for the job. Okay, Mr. John has resigned for the job. Then we terminated this employment. Later we decided this position is not required at all. So permanently close the position. This is also possible in position management. So these are the position management key characteristics, friends. So at high level, You cannot hire an employee unless you create a position. If you want to hire, position must be created. You can keep the position open. You can move the position. You can move the position along with the employee. You can move the only ideal position also possible. You can close the position or freeze the position also possible. Any questions on this position management key characteristics? Anyhow, we are going to perform all these transactions in the system. It just introduce just high level explaining about key characteristics and position management. Anyone have any questions? Okay. Now, if you recommend position management to your customer by any chance, if you recommend position management to your customer, ensure you also has to recommend 5 business processes. We will discuss in detail in chapter 5, but high level I'm explaining. Position management, if you recommend to your customer, make sure you must include 5 business processes in your scope. What it is? Create position, edit position restrictions, edit position, freeze position, close position. Let's say once you create the position, sometimes you may require to edit the position to modify the changes. You may require to close the position if you think the position is not required permanently. You may require to freeze the position temporarily due to budgetary related issues. So you must include these business processes in scope. For instance, create position means if you must copy this BP to your supervisor organization so that which let you allow to create a position. Edit position restrictions means you already created the position, and later you want to change the location, time type, worker type, etc. For unfilled position means employee not hired, position is unfilled, then you can choose edit position restrictions. Edit position means employee already hired in this position, filled, and you want to perform locations, position related data changes, then you must copy this BP. Freeze position means temporarily you're holding the position not available for hire. Sometimes what happen, you customers may create the positions that they may not have budgets to hire employees. Instead of keep the position open, temporarily you can freeze the position so that the position will be temporarily not available to hire anyone. Whenever you find a suitable employee or budget is available, unfreeze the position so that the position is now available for hire. Similarly, close position. Permanently close the position. This let you allow to permanently close the position. Sometimes we may create more positions based on the forecast, demand. Later you realize those positions not required. You can close this position permanently. Point to remember, once you close the position, you cannot bring the position back to the active status. It's not possible. Close means closed. So these are the 5 business process, interview specific. So the question might be this way. What are all business processes required for position management? These are the 5 business processes must be required for position management. Any questions on this? Okay. Let's see first how to create a position. Then first we'll work on all these features. Then we'll move on to the job management as well. Okay. Flexibility one. First try to understand what is position management. Go to the tenant. Oh, just a second. I'll quickly log in. Okay. Now, shall we proceed to the job management? Another staffing model? What do you guys suggest? Or do you guys need some time to go through the details and then you want me to pick up? Okay, let's go with the job management. Okay, job management is one of the staffing models. It's quite opposite to the position management. Quite opposite. Okay, quite opposite. Why I'm saying it's quite opposite? Because position management has own characteristics, job management has their own characteristics. So some customers may prefer position management, some customers may prefer job management. So what is the difference? Let's see. The job management is recommended for more flexibility. Friends. Flexibility means I will hire whenever I want. I can move the employees whenever I want. I will set the restrictions, location, time type whenever I want. It's all or my flexibility. Okay. So let's see the key characteristics. In job management, hiring restrictions are established at organization level. Job management, hiring restrictions, you can set different for the number of jobs available for hire within an organization. There is no quantity concept. In position management, one position you want, two positions you want, three positions you want, up to 99 positions you want. So you are specifying a quantity. Whereas in job management, you don't have that concept called quantity. Unlimited, infinity. In job management, once employee left the job due to promotion, termination, demotion. Job no longer exists after a worker is terminated, promoted, transferred, or even demoted. Job automatically disappears. Whereas in position management, positions still remain open if the employee left the position so that you can hire a new employee into the position. Let's compare first. So expected interview question, what is the difference between position management and job management? Now see friends here. In position management, if you want, you can also create a single position. Okay, means you have a concept called quantity. Whereas in job management, you don't have any quantity. In position management, you can set the restrictions on each position. Example, and open the position after you move an employee due to promotion, transfer, demotion. In position management, you can move the position from one organization to another organization. In position management, you can close the position or freeze the position. Whereas in job management, job automatically disappear or no longer exist once employee transferred, demoted, promoted, or even terminated. Okay, so similar to the position management, job management also has two key characteristics: hiring restrictions, eight hiring restrictions. But in position management, we have five business processes because here is freezing, unfreezing, closing, editing, everything is possible. Whereas in job management, it's not possible. That's why only two business processes. Let me discuss in detail to show a few comparisons. First point, hiring restrictions established at entire organization level. What is meant by that? If you're hiring any employee